Yes, sir. What's up, MDB fam? We back with another video. Today we're talking about the Atlanta Hawks roster, what their starting lineup will be, what the bench rotations will be, all that good stuff. So we're gonna break it down into 4 topics. First topic is gonna be who's on the roster. Second topic is gonna be what will the starting lineup look like. Third topic is gonna be who's on the bench, what will the rotations look like, and the fourth topic will be what are the strengths and weaknesses of this Atlanta Hawks team. Before I get into it, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel. We do new NBA videos every single week. If you like these lineup videos, I did a couple other lineup videos yesterday. I did the Heat, I did the Lakers, I did the Celtics, and I did the Raptors. Feel free to check those out. So without any more delay, let's get into it, boys. So the Atlanta Hawks have a lot of new faces on the team this year. We're going to start with Bogdan Bogdanovic. They got Bogdan Bogdanovic. He's going to be the team's starting guard. They got Clint Capella. We know they traded for him last year. The Hawks have John Collins. He's due for a contract extension this year. He's in the final year of his contract. So he's expecting a pretty sizable amount of money. I expect the Hawks to give him that money, but I don't know if he's going to go all the way to free agency or if they're going to extend him before free agency. So that's what we're going to wait and see. Hawks fans, do you guys want the Hawks to keep Collins or should they let him walk? I think they should keep Collins. He's one of the best players in the league. He's a top 50 player in this league, in my opinion, but I think they should keep him. So in free agency, they also got Kris Dunn. Kris Dunn was a great pickup, one of the best defensive point guards in this league. He can play point guard to small forward, so he can play PG, he could play SG, he could play small forward. He's one of the best defenders in this league. He's just been taking defensive strides every single year. The offense leaves a little bit to be desired, but it's mainly the defense that you get with him. So we got Bruno Fernando. He's been on the team for a couple years now. They got Danillo Gallinari in free agency. He's going to be like the team's, not necessarily six-man, but he will be coming off the bench providing a good offensive punch. He's a real microwave. Once he gets that shot going, he can just catch fire pretty quickly. We got Brandon Goodwin. He's going to be getting some minutes in the early parts of the season as backup point guard for Trey Young, because Rajon Rondo is currently dealing with an injury, I believe, or he might just be getting rest. They also picked up Solomon Hill. Solomon Hill, not a bad player. He's just more like a injury replacement, so if any of the wings get injured, then Solomon Hill can come in and pick up some of those minutes. Other than that, he won't be playing too much. Kevin Huerter, we all know about Kevin Huerter, the Red Rooster himself. He's a shooting guard / small forward. He'll be getting a lot of minutes. Deandre Hunter. Hopefully he can continue to make strides offensively and defensively. The main thing for DeAndre, he's going to be the big defensive wing for the Hawks. He's going to be playing some 3 minutes. The main thing for him is just keep improving your defense, keep improving your offense, just all around trying to get better. Tighten up your ball handle. I think he'll be fine, bro. Nathan Knight, I have no idea who the fuck that is. Skyler Mays, I think they drafted him in the draft this year. He's like a point guard. He has some potential. He's pretty raw in general. He's going to need to develop. He's going to need some time. I don't know how much minutes he's going to get with guys like Trey Young, Brandon Goodwin, and Rajon Rondo ahead of him. Then we got Onyeka Okongwu, Nigerian soldier. Shout out to Onyeka. He's going to be getting a lot of minutes behind Clint Capella. And eventually, if the Hawks decide to move on from Clint Capella, Okongwu will become the starting center in the future. Maybe not this season, but maybe in the future seasons if the Hawks decide to move on from Capella. But if the Hawks decide to keep Capella, then Okongwu is going to be in a good role that will allow him to grow and make mistakes and learn and stuff like that. So then we got Cam Reddish. He's like a fan favorite. All the Hawks fans gotta love Cam. If you're a Hawks fan, let me know in the comments down below if you don't like Cam. Me personally, I like Cameron Reddish. I think he's going to be a great player in the future, and I think this season is going to be a breakout season for him. We got Rajon Rondo. He's a great addition to the team. They picked him up in free agency. He's going to be playing backup guard for Trey Young, and he's also going to serve as Trey Young's mentor. So the same way we saw Chris Paul mentor Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the Thunder is the same thing that Rondo's going to do for Trey Young, and I think it's a match made in heaven. So then we got Tony Snell. This guy's face looks fucked, bro. What the fuck? I don't know what happened to Tony Snell's face. It looked like someone threw acid at his face, bro. I'm gonna pray for you. That shit is fucked. Anyways, he's gonna get some minutes coming off the bench at the shooting guard and small forward. We got Trey Young. He's like the leader of the team. He's the captain. Everything runs through Trey. He just signed a deal with Adidas. He's gonna have his own clothing line, his own shoes. So that's a big shit for Trey. Good job, Trey. I guess. Now we're gonna get into the second topic, which is the starting lineup. So, according to ESPN, the starting lineup is gonna be Trey Young at point guard, Bogdan at shooting guard, DeAndre Hunter at small forward, John Collins at power forward, and Clint Capella at the five. Me personally, I agree with this lineup. I think that's the lineup that the Hawks should go with for the most part. As you can see in yesterday's game, that's the lineup they went with. So they played the Magic yesterday in preseason. They started Trey Young, Bogdan Bogdanovic, Clint, John Collins, and DeAndre. And for the most part, I would agree with that lineup going into the season. This lineup, we're going to get into the strengths and weaknesses after we talk about the bench, but I think this is a good lineup for starters. I think everyone belongs in there. I think everyone's in a position that's right for them. So we're going to move into the third topic, which is the bench lineup and rotation. So Trey Young's a starting point guard. Rajon Rondo is going to be the backup point guard. My bad, boys. I have to go back. Yeah, so Trey Young is the starting point guard. Rondo's going to be the backup point guard. Brandon Goodwin, he's going to be the third backup point guard. Unless they want to play Kris Dunn, they can always play Kris Dunn. The thing is, I think Kris Dunn's going to be playing a lot of minutes at the three, sometimes the two. So Kris Dunn's going to come on for after Rondo at the one, and he's going to come on after Cam Reddish at the three. Or if they ever just need some more defense on the floor, they could just throw Kris Dunn anywhere from the one to the three. So Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's going to be the two. Kevin Huerter is going to be the backup shooting guard, so he's going to come on for Bogdan. Then at the three, Cam Reddish is going to come on for DeAndre Hunter. I think he plays well there. He's also going to play some two-guard minutes, but for the most part, I see him playing most of his minutes as the backup three. John Collins. Oh, fuck. I keep forgetting this computer's touchscreen. John Collins, he's the starting power forward. Danillo Gallinari is going to be playing off the bench for John Collins. So when John Collins comes off the floor, we're going to see Gallo come on the floor. And as I told you guys, Clint Capella, he's going to be the starting five. And then Onyeka Okongwu is going to come off the bench for Clint Capella. So that's the main bench rotations. As I told you, Kris Dunn is going to play 1, 2, and 3 after the main bench guys. Then we have Tony Snell. He's going to play some backup 2 and 3 minutes. Then we have Solomon Hill. He's going to play some backup 4 and 3. Then we have Bruno Fernando. He's going to play some backup 5. So that's pretty much the Hawks roster and their bench rotations and starting lineup. Now we can get into the strengths and weaknesses. So with this team, I think the strengths are definitely their youth. They're very young on this team. There's a lot of youth, so they're going to have a lot of high motor guys that can expend a lot of energy during the games. The shooting is definitely there, especially on the starting lineup and even on the bench. Like Trey Young can shoot, Bogdan can shoot, Collins can shoot, Gallinari can shoot, Cam Reddish can shoot somewhat, Kevin Huerter can shoot. So it's a pretty good team in terms of shooting. DeAndre Hunter, I expect his shot to improve this season. Definitely get to like a league average level. Like if we look at DeAndre Hunter last year, let's see what he was shooting. Yeah, so last year, DeAndre Hunter was shooting 35% from 3, 41% from the field. I would like to see his field goal percentage get up to like a 45-50% range. The three-point percentage, if he can shoot 35% again this season, I'm not mad at that. 35% is about league average. I feel like if you shoot anything better than 35% in the NBA, that's a good three-point percentage. So, yeah, guys, I think the strengths are the shooting for sure. On this team, the shooting is a strength. The defense at the big man position is definitely a strength. Okongwu is a great defender. Collins is a great defender, very switchable. Clint Capella is a great defender. We all saw what he did in Houston. He's going to come to the Hawks and provide that rim protection that they need, because a lot of guys are going to be attacking Trey Young on the perimeter, and they're going to be getting to the rim pretty easily. So you need a big defensive presence like Clint Capella at the rim. So that's just my opinion, boys. That's what I think the strengths are for this team. In terms of weaknesses, obviously the main weakness, and it's going to be a weakness as long as Trey Young is on the team, is going to be defense at the point guard position. So guys are going to be attacking Trey Young nonstop. They're going to have to do a defensive scheme in which they're able to hide Trey Young on one of the weaker offensive players, But all it takes is one pick and roll to get Trey Young on the player that the offense wants to get him on. So that's their main weakness, is just Trey Young on defense. But he's such a good offensive player that I think he pretty much makes up for it. Anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap this video up. I'm not going to drag it on too long. Let me know how you guys feel about the Hawks roster going into this season. What improvements do you think they need to make, or do you think they're good to go? I think the Hawks are going to make a good fight in the playoffs this year. They've definitely improved a lot this offseason, so I think that they're ready to finally go back to the playoffs. So anyways, boys, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. We do new NBA videos every week. All right, peace.